Hello, this is Jen Camacho, and this is going to be my first look screencast where I'll compare the sites of BBC.com with that of USAtoday.com. First glance, when we look at BBC.com, we can see that the page is displayed on a white backdrop with black text, and we have featured images. All the different categories also have a corresponding color that denotes the different categories. As you scroll down, we can see that we have London weather, which we can edit to the city, town, or region. However, there's a caveat. It must be located within the UK, as I did try earlier with Tallahassee, and it would not update. We have our editor's picks, our latest business news. Then we have a variety of other articles with featured images. We also have the option to subscribe today. We have featured videos, BBC America, BBC World News, and if you scroll towards the very bottom, you have the option to view BBC in a variety of other languages. In addition, we have our top-level global navigation that is also located below, so you could see all of the different pages for BBC located at the bottom, in addition to our footer navigation that also gives us our accessibility options. If we click on this link, we can see that people with any kind of visual or hearing impairments have ways to access the site via this accessibility link. If we go back to the main BBC page, we can see that our top-level global navigation is denoted with a black background and white labeling. And as I mentioned before, we do have different colors that correspond to the different categories, and whenever you hover over these different links, it shows you these colors. We do have a drop-down menu with more of the pages, and this shows that the top-level navigation is rather narrow. However, when it comes to the depth, say that we click on sports, this is going to give us a secondary navigation. And if we click on football, for instance, this is going to bring us to third level links of the page. If we want to look for, say, baseball, we'll go back to the main sports page. We don't see that it's any of these listed over here, but fear not, we do have an all sports button. We still do not see baseball, but it's okay. We'll go over to full sports A to Z. And if we scroll down, we have baseball right here. And here we can see that we have a whole bunch of different trending now, featured pictures, articles, and so forth. If you go over to usatoday.com, we can see that it's set up very similar to that at bbc.com. We have our horizontal global navigation. It's top level, located over here at the top with a black background and white text. It's also color coordinated and interactive, as whenever you hover over all of these links, they do show up in a different color. When you look at them more, we see that there are even more pages, and this is going to give us a very broad navigation scheme. However, it is not as deep as that of BBC. For instance, if we click on the money page, we get a secondary navigation link with markets, business, personal finance, cars, retirement, and small business central. All of the pages are going to be set up the same with a featured image and featured articles. We also have our trending now feed. If you look below, you can see the rest of the headlines organized in either grid or list view. If you scroll towards the very bottom, you can see that we also have our mirrored top-level navigation located at the bottom with our secondary links or secondary navigation listed below that. Now, when it comes to navigation throughout the site, we have three options. We can either use the menu at the top that also moves throughout the page, we can use the menu at the bottom, or we can use these arrows on either side that is going to shift through all the different pages of USA Today. We can see that we have our top stories on the main page, our pinned top news article, and then all of the different articles. We also have videos. You could scroll through them individually, or they will scroll through. They are on a timer. We also have a feed that is constantly being updated. But if you look around, there are no accessibility options. Overall, I would say that the content is very similar across both sites. The terminology is similar as well. When it comes to accessibility, BBC definitely takes home the prize, but when it comes to navigation, it would be a little bit easier to navigate USA Today than BBC.com. That concludes my screencast. Thank you for watching.